everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, it's African Queen Grace. I'm happy to be back. Today I'm going to talk about why it's important to have a hustle or a side business. Some people call it side hustle. But for me, when I think about it, I look at it as it's actually your hustle. Because when you have a business, however small or big, it will remain with you. It will, once you leave employment, it will be there. If you ever lose your job, it will be there. If you ever, leave this world at that point in time when God takes you home, it will always be there for your children to continue. So for me, I feel that is something that people really need to do. So I'll give you a bit of my story on how the many businesses I have done. Oh my God, there are so many. I started doing mtumba business, mtumba meaning second-hand clothes, when I was in university. I was in Maseno University, and those days we used to go to Luanda to to buy fagi, like the kibuye remnants, so after Sunday, then they take them to Luanda. So, we had the GST girls from Nairobi who, they didn't want to go to the market. So I and a few of my other friends who were from Kisumu, we were like, tutengeneze pesa. So we used to go to Luanda. And the good thing is with Luanda, we used to have the clothes really, really cheap. So we used to buy them for 5 bob, 10 bob, and then I come back to uni and I sell them for 100 bob, 150. So we are like, yeah, let's make money from the Nairobi guys. See them, they're fly, they can't go to the market. But hey, those were those days. So that was my first hustle, coming to think about it. Then from there on, of course, finished uni, maneno. The second hustle that I did after that was again back to mtumba. Funny enough. This is after I had finished uni. I had gone abroad. I had done my master's, came back. Hey, shock on me. There were no jobs. Or rather, I could apply so many jobs and sending CVs here and there. I'm trying to get hold of people to give you jobs. There are no jobs. And then, again, I said, what nifanye biashara, back to hustle. I started selling clothes. So this time I would buy bales. I would remove first camera, and then I actually had a shop in Nairobi. I put them in the shop, like the new ones, in rails and trucks, and people would come and choose. And then I moved to Kisumu. So when I was in Kisumu, again, I continued with the same thing. And then I used to go to Kibuye. Wale wa mama wanatandika, those vitambas on the floor. On the ground, sorry. We used to do that to sell the faggy ones. And to me, it was a sense of, I am not just sitting at home. I am not whining that I don't have a job. I am going out there to fetch the money. Because once you have that coin in your hand, when you're going to spend it, nobody cares where you're getting your money from. All they know is that you have money to pay for your bills. So from there on, then I did catering and events. Oh yeah, events. Unisogot for Art House will tell you, I was her colleague at some time, where we would hustle, set up the flowers, do wedding venues and all that. Then I got a job. Then of course the job took over my life. But remember, I never left doing business. So that is what you need to understand, is you never leave your side hustle. Even when you get employment, never leave your side hustle. It's very important to have it going. So I started the cosmetic shop. I was like, buying things from Nairobi, stocking it, and it keeps on going. So come 2020, as some people say, COVID manenos. Hey, COVID ilikuja na maneno lakini. There again, I found myself out of work, and I was telling myself, oh my goodness, what is gonna happen to me now that I'm back in the market? And then I said, Grace, wake up, go back to your business, look for something new to do, or revamp the business. I mean, it's an income. It's an income. And that is why I'm doing this video today, is to encourage those people who lost their jobs for one reason or the other. It could be COVID manenos, it could be that you are made redundant, it could be that, office politics, it could be anything really. But you need to wake up, rise yourself again, make sure that you are doing something with yourself. Don't just sit at home. That is where depression comes in. Depression can creep in very slowly. You don't see it coming. You don't even think about it yourself. But the people who are observing you are the ones who are thinking, wow, what's going on with that person? So, point number one, when you're looking for something to do, sit down and think about it. Don't just wake up and try this and try that and try the next. Look at the gap in the market. If your strategy is to, for example, for me, my shop is in Kondele. What is missing in Kondele? What do you want to do? Is there a market for it? It might not be that you start something completely new. It could be just the same thing, but you do it slightly different from what the other people are doing. So you're creating a niche for yourself. So number one, think about the gap in the market. Think about the location, number two. Number three, think about the resources. What do you need to start that business? For example, are you getting a shop? Do you need rent? Do you need deposit? Do you need money for stock? Do you need to get a loan from the bank? But I also it's important to say that you might not have all these things all together at once. You might want to take it slowly. For example, if you think about the gap, if you think about the resources, you might have a little. You don't have to have a shop, for example. That is something you can have in the future. You can just start from the house. You can sell from the house. And there's a lot of online marketing nowadays that people send and courier, items that people buy. But you have to try. You have to try. Ladies and gentlemen, mjaribu, try. You'd rather try and fail and not fail to try. That would be so bad. So my encouragement today is go out there, try something new, break the boundaries. Wacha watu wakuchekele. Hata wakikuchekelea sasa, will it put food on your table? It will not put food on your table. It will not pay your rent. Wacha waongee. Those people who talk about you, by the way, they're the ones who come back and buy from you again. I've also want to mention that I've been reading a book for Becoming Michelle Obama. This is a very interesting book. Has encouraged me. I was looking at it like from the growth perspective of where Michelle came from, how she stopped doing her job in order for Barack to grow, and then she after the presidency she started doing herself. I was looking at how she created a movie on how she was promoting her book, how she was finding herself again. Please find yourself. When you lose that job, find yourself again. There is nothing as bad as losing yourself because you don't have a payslip. A payslip is just money as good enough as the ones that you make in your business. Again, guys, remember, my shop is in Kondele. It's called Couture Cosmetics. I sell clothes, I sell fabrics, I sell perfumes. It's cosmetics. It's all cosmetics. I invite you to come there, have a chat with me, come and buy from me. We do deliveries. I do t-shirts as well, by the way. This is one of my t-shirts. It's just glasses. And then I came up with a brand that says, be you. Like, be yourself. You don't have to be someone else. You don't have to mimic someone else. Just be yourself. Another one is a great design that I made here for a butterfly. This is a kitenge skirt that I wanted to showcase because it's I'm selling vitenge, so I want those people who are not so confident on how a kitenge would look like. This is a skirt that was made from my tailors. In another session, we are going to go to visit my tailors, and we are going to interview them, and you can see how they make the dresses, because I told you it's key to have a good fundi. Guys, I'm waiting for you in the shop. Don't forget, it's a yellow building. It is so yellow and gray, and we are based in Kondele. Kondele and Kisumu is the place to be. We have to build Kisumu, guys. No one will build Kisumu for us. It's us to build Kisumu. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you don't subscribe, oh my God, you'll just break my heart. But I know because you're following me, because you're watching this video, you're gonna subscribe. Hey, let's meet at the tailors later on. See you and thank you.